So after all that fun, as the Beijing Winter Olympic Games, God, I'm out of breath, comes close to a close, let's talk about not the sport of the Olympic Games, but the business and politics, and how this has been quite a big disaster for China. Now, the news that you see is about Elon Gu, the American who won gold for China, even though it's really difficult to get a Chinese citizenship or dual nationality. Why did America boycott the Games? Well, because of what's happening with human rights, what's happening with Xinjiang, etc. But this is a complete disaster for China, because also the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand sort of did it, France, and I think Canada and some other countries joined in this boycott. Diplomatic, which means the lead politicians are not going to go there, or didn't go there this year. The Olympic Games started in 1896, basically, and in more recent times it has turned more political, even though they say it's just for the sport of it. But politicians do come, and it's sort of like an informal meeting place where certain leaders from certain countries wouldn't normally meet, get together and discuss. It's where business leaders like Elon Musk, Jack Ma, Richard Branson, Tim Cook, for example, the owners of Google, and would and welcome back to part 2. It's more to do with technical than anything else, that after 5 minutes of non-stop filming on a GoPro, it sort of gets a little bit hot. So what is your opinion of this? I would love to know. Has the Olympic Games in Beijing, the Winter Olympic Games in 2022, been a success? Do you think it used 100% green energy? I was actually chatting with someone on YouTube who is a CCP pro-shill, and he said this comment 100% green, so I did reply back and say it isn't. Go on social media in China, Weibo, you can have a look at the pictures and you can see some of the gas-powered cars, yes, petroleum-powered cars, taking the athlete from the hotel into the closed-loop bubble, so to speak, in the Olympic Village. The artificial snow, the machines that even the snow, are they electric? Are they diesel powered? There's all these questions that come to mind. And this is the problem with China. This is the problem with China, that it doesn't tell the whole truth. I do videos quite often about the Three Gorges Dam in China, and you can see that they say, we will do this, and then it goes all quiet, and they may have a 5-year plan, but they just lower the expectation. It's a money-grabbing enterprise. If people want to start doing business with China again, and China needs business from America, from South America, from Mexico, from the United Kingdom, from Australia, they need to go back to the negotiating tables and start telling the truth. And taking a little bit of humble pie. And when China starts telling the truth, and not hiding it like Tiananmen Square. Tiananmen Square, by the way, is going away from the textbooks in certain places around the world. The truth about the Cultural Revolution. People don't forget, but people forgive. They move forward. That's another story entirely. And that's what China needs to do. Will it do it? No, not as long as Xi Jinping is the power man, the evil dictator. He is getting close or above Mao Zedong now. The people in China, they just accept their way of life and just get on with it. And that's it. They accept that sometimes there's no internet. They accept that they can't vote. They accept the zero policy lockdown. They accept there's no privacy. Maybe it's a cultural difference, but this is China for you. When you watch videos, it's all shiny and new and all very, very nice in China. You do actually say, wow. Yeah. But it's still got a long way to go. Remember, China is the size, a little bit bigger than the United States. It has the biggest population in the world. I can understand that a socialist party is able to control 1.4 billion. And they're thinking that the democratic, even though they say they're democratic or Chinese democratic, whatever that means, say that. So it's an easier way to control the masses, and if anything happens, it's squashed really quickly using information technology, IT, the privacy. There is something like 2,000-3,000 words you can't say on social media like WeChat. When I do chat with my friends in China, for example, I would use an app like Telegram, or is it Telegraph? One of the two, I always forget which one it's called. And that is encrypted. If I do chat with people on WeChat, out of the respect of that person, I don't say certain things. You don't hit those certain words. I am really going off topic with the Winter Olympic Games. What is the next one going to be like? We just have to wait and see. And whichever country is hosting it, I really don't know at the moment. I've forgotten, I apologize. I think it's going to be far more open. I think far more business is going to be done. I think the politicians will be welcomed back with open arms. The sport will be there for the sports fans. The spirit of sport will be back, etc. And the business people can do their informal deals, and the politicians can meet other politicians informally in the spirit of sport in order to better their countries. And that country or that city will benefit from the Olympic Games of that year. It's all food for thought, and just expressing my point of view. Agree or disagree, that's entirely up to you. Creative criticism is absolutely fine. My name is James. Thank you for your time. I think I'm going to go that way now. Bye-bye.